Hey, good evening, everybody. Back episode of Sean Green Show. My name is Sean Green. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope everybody had a good weekend. How's it going? I put last time that NBA was thinking about NBA expansion. Adam Silver says when before the NBA Cup last week that they're gonna vote on it in 2026. Basically, NBA expansion. The teams could possibly be the Seattle SuperSonics or Las Vegas. Also, now we're hearing they could also add a new team basically from Montreal, Canada. Montreal, Canada is instead of Vegas. They like it's floating around. But here's a couple things that could stop it. That could stop NBA expansion. Basically, is the other 30 NBA owners. I mean, remember, you just locked in a new agreement, whatnot, with the TV broadcasters and everything with Amazon, Netflix, NBC, Peacock, and basically new TV deal, basically, right? And there's a lot of money coming in right now. And here's the thing: you think basically these NBA owners is going to want to share that money with two new teams? I mean, hell no. Come on, man, for real. They ain't gonna want to share that money. They ain't gonna want to share that money to do broadcasting deals and everything. They ain't gonna want to share that money. Let's be real here. They want to share that money, especially when you got owners that's greedy, like the owner of New York Knicks, Dolan. We all know how greedy he is, how greedy for money he is. Hell, he's trying to fight to make sure whatnot he don't pay. They can keep that deal in New York where he doesn't pay taxes, makes you pay taxes from where Madison Square Garden is. And he's trying to fight. He's trying to fight the fact that New York wants to relocate Madison Square Garden. Man, for real, yeah. I mean, they ain't gonna want to share it. And plus, also, what we heard this morning, how also next year they're gonna vote basically on starting an NBA league, a league in Europe. Yes, they want to start a league in Europe. That's gonna get voted on. Also, and basically be voted on. And basically, if everything passes, they want to start the league in the fall of 2027. Basically, here it is, basically word for word. Basically, they're seeking bids. Basically, European countries get the bid. People get the bid. Basically, between 500 million to $1 billion range to join the league. That's a lot of money. The revenue will be split 50-50 between the current NBA owners and the owners of the NBA Europe clubs. I mean, you think they're going to share that money if they want to add two new teams? Share that money. That's money. Because remember, the WNBA owns the NBA, all the NBA owners and some money. And you want to start this league over there in Europe, and that's going to be more money, more money. These owners got to bid in between 500 million to $1 billion to join. That money going to get split between the NBA owners over here and also the new owners, and two try to secure the broadcasting rights, the European broadcasting rights. That's more money. Trust me, I would not be surprised if we don't get. I see more of an NBA league in Europe happening more than NBA expansion. I'm being honest with you, because all the money that these owners could be making, and they're gonna share it. It's bad enough that if we do get this NBA league in Europe, they got to share some money with the owners in Europe, but that's more understandable because they still get some money, and also again, like I said earlier when they get money when they owe money when from the WNBA for real. I mean, they ain't going. I mean, oh hell no, they ain't gonna win this. Oh man, please, man. I don't even think we'll get NBA expansion. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. Honestly, man. Even though I would love to see see the Seattle Supersonics or maybe a Las Vegas or Canada club for real, but we're more likely to have an NBA Euro, the European League, than two new teams when in the NBA. I'll be honest with you. That's what's more likely to happen. And let's all be real here. For real. I'm being dead honest, man. Please, hell no. We ain't getting no, hell no, please. Please, these owners are greedy. Yes, all hell. They can really share that money. I'm being real. But hey, even though hey, I'm dying to see how they gonna be, and plus also according to reports, basically, right? They, when they do this league basically, right? They want to schedule it around the current European basketball calendar. Basically, they don't want to compete basically whatnot with the FIBA. They want to coincide basically with FIBA and the leagues that are already there, and basically like when they have their playoffs, champions, whatever, where a champion is going to compete basically in the NBA Euros championship teams, get your championship like some big huge tournament or something, for real. Again, that stuff's still being worked out. It really is. They're going to talk about at the next Board of Governors meeting in March of next year. That's going to be talked about. And they talked about for real. Honestly, man, for real. Also, according to details, revealed that in addition to established European clubs, again, like Barcelona, Bayern Munich, offered to join. Also, European clubs. Again, it's going to be one big huge thing. Again, it's still being worked. Again, it's still being worked out. So the planning phases. I guess basically in the coming months, basically before the governors meeting, some European owners, whatever, are going to place their bids. And based on those, based on those bids, and based on the governors meeting in March, we'll find out what happens. But I'll be honest with you, I'm seeing more likely that happen than reach spending beyond 30 teams in the NBA. I'm being real here. I don't see that happening anytime soon, and I'm being dead honest. I really, really don't see it happening anytime soon. I'm just being straight up real here. Honestly, for real. Honestly, for real. I don't blame I'm sort of starting this European league if they can't get it done and can't get it done off the ground, basically because hey, you got a lot of NBA players are playing over there and making good money, making it for real, and it's starting to get popular over there. Very popular. The European leagues are getting very, very popular. For hey, you see that basically well right now. No, I mean how many basically European people get drafted with the NBA? How many MVPs that we have that were not from the United States but from other countries? I mean, man, for real, man. Honestly, straight up real, man. I would definitely keep you posted on this. It's something to keep an eye on and watch on. You got you for an NBA team. I think it'll be successful. I think it really would be successful for real. But I guarantee you this: once the NBA do this and get all done and successful, watch the NFL do the same thing. Watch, because once the NBA does it and it gets planned and everything goes off, the NFL will copy. Trust me. But knowing the NFL, if they do the same thing, do the same division or something over there in Europe, right? They're going to handle their broadcaster rights first, and that's coming up for the NFL. Yes, even though the broadcast rights don't come to an end, it'll get negotiated in 2033. But there's a clause that said that they can cut it early in 2029, in which everybody knows they're going to do that. Cut it early in 2029, and there's going to be like a huge, basically huge, it's going to be huge bid, it'll be a huge bidding war for NFL rights. Because remember, Netflix wants more NFL games. Netflix is buying up everything. They're just taking everything. You see the Warner Brothers doing everything. Netflix is taking over. Netflix wants everything. They said they want football. They want more NFL football games. Whether it's Monday Night Football or Sunday schedule from Fox or CBS, they want more football. They want it for real. They want also this talks how NFL wants to do basically more. I basically want to do more more games on Friday. You know how you on Black Friday had that Black Friday football game. Yes, they want to do more. They want to do more of that. Want to do more of that for real. Hey, I don't blame them. Hey, it's money. It's money for real. It's money for real. But hey, I'm gonna say one thing. I would say this though: if you don't have a streaming service, you're going to be screwed. You're going to be really, really, really screwed. For real, 'cause everything going streaming, man. I told y'all before, again, everything's going streaming, man, for real. Also, speaking of NBA, whatnot, there's some NBA games today. There's a doubleheader on Peacock. Remember, Mondays is Peacock only, and it's like, all right, games again at 7 o'clock. You got Hornets and Cavaliers. It's like, Cavaliers been falling off lately, and the Hornets like, and then at 9:30 is Grizzlies and OKC. That's a blowout right there. I mean, OKC's gonna blow them out. OKC gonna blow them out. You got other stuff basically that's on today. Basically, if you live in the local area, you got Pacers and Boston at 7:30. 7:30. You got Dallas and the Pelicans at 8 o'clock. Dallas have been playing good lately. Dallas been doing better ever since Anthony Davis came back. Long as he can stay healthy, they've been doing good for real. You got the Jazz and Denver at 9 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, you got Magic and Golden State. That's a good game. I wish that game was on League was national for real. And then at 10 o'clock, you got Pistons and Blazers at 10 o'clock for real. Hey, you got some basketball games. Also, the Sunday night football game today is San Francisco versus Indiana. That's gonna be Monday night football game. That should be all right for us. 8:15. Even though it's still a chance for the Colts to make it, but they're gonna need help. The Colts, man. At one point, I thought the Colts was gonna take the division, be the team, but they had a hot start at the beginning of the season, but after the halfway point, and then Dan Jones went down, they haven't really been the same. Like, damn, they just like, damn. You started hot, and then they just flamed out for real. I mean, damn. Also, don't forget tonight you got Monday Night Raw tonight. It should be okay with it, but there is some WWE news for real. According to reports, WWE is not planning to add any talent from AEW or TNA. How they say basically their roster for the future, basically the number of stars they got at the Performance Center, they say it's fine. Only roster, according to report, they say that they will take, if come available, I don't blame them, Chris Jericho and Leon Slater. They say they will take. You know what? Hey, I don't blame them if they get Chris Jericho. I don't blame them. Ever since Chris Jericho left WWE with AEW, he's been hot for real. And Chris Jericho contract does end at AEW at the end of this year. That does come in up to the end of this year, right? It's up in the air whether or not Chris Jericho is going to stay with AEW or he's going to have that retirement tour basically with WWE. For real. Hey, it's again that's basically that's up in the air. That's really up in the air. But I'm saying this. We'll find that'll be nice to have Chris Jericho back. That'll be nice. Just imagine Royal Rumble and when the wrestler come to the Royal Rumble, it's Chris Jericho. Oh my God. That would just damn. Remember, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins been doing pretty good. Behaving pretty good. His cast is off everything. He's hoping to try to come back again, like around the Royal Rumble time. So you probably could see him. Might not see him around that time. You could, maybe not, for real. Also, another wrestler got hurt is Dominic Mysterio. Supposedly on Saturday at the AAA thing, he got hurt. He got DDT'd by Rey Mysterio, his father. DDT'd him so hard he could barely lift his arm. They said he probably injured his shoulder. DDT'd him so hard, and separated his shoulder. I mean, damn. Damn. But hey, I'm gonna say this. They said it's a legitimate injury. We'll know if it's a legitimate injury or not, because if he does get injured, just like Seth Rollins, you got to vacate both titles, both in AAA and the Intercontinental. You got to vacate them joints. That's how we know it's an actual real life injury, for real. For real, also, man. That's how we'll know, man. For real, man. Hey, it sucks for Dominic Mysterio because he's been getting very popular in wrestling. He's been getting up there popularity. Again, some moves he does, I admit this, He's stealing from Eddie Guerrero, but that's not nothing new. You got other wrestlers that steal from other moves. That still move from retired wrestlers. Like for instance, it came out that Chris Jericho. Oh, I'm sorry. Seth Rollins said the stomp move. He stole that from another wrestler. He stole that from another wrestler who the wrestler he stole it from took it from some wrestler and I think back during the blah 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 I'm sorry back during the late 80s early 90s that was a New Japan Pro Wrestler took it from that person. I'm like whoa yeah. So basically that stomp thing's been around for years. It's for years for real. I said hey me personally I say is this. Some people should give me ain't nothing wrong with stealing moves. Everybody still moves. Everybody still moves. They really do. Everybody does, man, for real. But for real, man, for real. But don't we check out Monday Night Raw? Monday really hot, supposed to be hot tonight. Supposed to be good. But I will say this though, WWE. Everybody been talking about how WWE lost a lot of fans because of what they did with John Cena, and John Cena's tour. What they did with that caused like a lot of fans to be very upset, very very upset. Some of them may, I mean, some of them probably gonna try and go is gonna go with AEW. I won't be surprised for real, but I'm gonna say this: I think WWE can get those fans back if they do something big at Royal Rumble. You know, Royal Rumble is gonna be Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and it's gonna be short. You're gonna have basically the male and female Royal Rumble and a championship match for both the male and female. That's it. That's it. And the point is that Royal Rumble's gonna start Eastern time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. 3 Eastern time. It's so basically it's gonna be short, like damn. But I'm gonna say this though. If somehow, some way in God's green earth, you get Chris Jericho back and he appears at Royal Rumble, you will get a lot of your fans back heavy. If Seth Rollins come back, yes, it'll be good. Oh yeah, be happy. But you get more of a draw if you get let's be real here, Chris Jericho back. Remember how Cody Rhodes came back? Everybody was like, "Yay!" It went erupted. Or when CM Punk came back, everybody was like, "What?" Everybody was like, "Yes." Chris Jericho would have that same type of that same type of thing. It would be talked about for weeks and months, days. I say that's the fans that did leave got pissed off because what you did at China's main event with John Cena will probably come back if somehow, some way you can get Chris Jericho. For real, remember that contract comes up. His contract ends at AEW end of this year. At the end of this year, for real. I mean, hey, I like Chris Jericho. He's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. It'll be nice to see him have one last hurrah, on WWE for real. There's also been some reports that AJ Styles probably could retire next year, and also Brock Lesnar. For real, for real, and I don't blame AJ Styles. He needs to retire for real. But one wrestler is retiring. And he said he doesn't want to retirement tour like John Cena did. He wants to go out nice and quiet. I don't blame him. It's Samoa Joe. That's one wrestler I gotta say this. In my personal opinion, I like Samoa Joe. Some of my favorite wrestlers. When WWE Ski First fucked him over and he left, I gotta say that's fucked up. Right? We gotta say that's fucked up. I mean, he is a damn good wrestler. Damn good wrestler. I love Samoa Joe. He's one of my all-time favorites for real. And damn, I wish he was still in WWE. I wish for real. I wish he was still in WWE. I wish. Cause hey, I don't care. I don't know y'all said. Hey, I'm a huge Samoa Joe fan. Samoa Joe's the truth, man. For real. Samoa Joe's the truth. Honestly, for real talk, man. He really is, man. Truth, man. But hey, I don't blame him or not because hey, he's doing good. Twisted Metal. If you didn't see season 2, watch season 2 of Twisted Metal. That give me friends. That shit is hot. If you see it, when you see the one, it's a perfect time right now to binge watch both seasons. Perfect time to binge watch both seasons. Damn good show. It has been greenlit for a 3rd season. And who knows? Who knows when we're gonna get the 3rd season? But it's been approved for a 3rd season. I'm like, hell yes, that is a damn good show. I'm a huge fan, huge fan, huge fan of Twisted Metal, and that show is very good. Also it came out also this week. Also want to talk about also the trailer for Avenger Doomsday. Oh my god, that is like yo, I'm like yes, that yes, I'm like yes, yes, yes. It looks good. Even though I'm just speaking hypothetically here, for real, after looking at the trailer and trying to come around, I've seen all the other Marvel movies from the Iron Man, all of them. I'ma say this: the Avengers effed up. After watching what they're doing and see and hearing some words, bit like teasers, basically, especially what Loki them saying, y'all effed up. Y'all really did. Y'all really did. I mean, for where it sounded like, in my personal, I could be wrong here. If I'm wrong here, I'm wrong. For real. Y'all should have let Thanos win. Y'all just could have took that L. When you remember what Tony said. When you go back in time, we go back in time. You change things, especially with Mel Hope. Remember Hope went back and saw the person who had a time stone that wasn't. It was a time stone for real. That was Doctor Strange. But it was the other lady who trained Doctor Strange, and she said, "You may change this, but you're changing this in the time. You're changing this in the dimensional timeline, which causes ripples." Like, yeah, she was breaking it down to him. You change things, and you caught in things you changed, pissed off Doctor Doom. And that trailer was soft. My man Doctor Strange was like, in the trailer, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? My man Doctor Strange, hey, he can't, but you know what I'm saying? My man Doctor Doom, sorry, was like, you don't want to know the answer to that question. I'm like, damn. And whoo, I gotta think this is gonna be a damn good Marvel movie. Remember, Avengers Doomsday come out in December. Perfect. Which means the Spider-Man movie is gonna play a key role. The freaking Daredevil TV show is gonna play a key role. That's gonna probably supposed to link up with the Spider-Man movie. All that stuff's coming out. Marvel stuff's coming out next year. It's gonna be key. I'm gonna try to make sure I watch every single last one of them. Yeah, for real. If you did see the trailer, watch the trailer. Watch the TV trailer out right now for Avengers Doomsday. Oh, and Captain America's back. I'm like, damn. Y'all, if I'm wrong about this, I'm wrong about this, but y'all should just took that L. We should took that L against Thanos, man. You should have went back. You got them stones to change things. You should have stepped back, and took that L, man. That's how I'm looking at it. I could be wrong here, but it looks good, man, for real. Only thing I also gotta say is this, man. I wish I would have kept all my comics when I was a kid. Some of the comics that just came out, I still have, right? But I wish I would have kept every single last one of them comics. I would have had money. Even though I wouldn't have sold them for money, I wouldn't have because I probably would collect them. I still collect comics. I still got my comics. So I got my comics for real. I got my Black Panther. I got my Punisher. I got all that. Even all that. But man, I wish I would have kept all the comics when I was a kid, man. But hey, you a kid. You don't know nothing, man, for real. But trust me, next year is going to be a good year for video games and movies. Real talk, I mean, especially for movies. Oh my God. A lot of hit movies going to come out. But that's what me personally, I'm going to say is this. If that Warner Bros. Netflix deal does go through, this could be the last hurrah for theaters. For real, last hurrah for theaters. It really could be. But it's going to be, real talk, a good year for movies. Got a lot of good movies coming out. I mean, crap load of good movies for real coming out next year. Crap load of video games, Jesus Christ. You got a lot of good video games coming out. As if they don't delay again Grand Theft Auto 6. Please don't delay that damn game. But I will say this though. When Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, don't be surprised if it's $100 at base. Don't be surprised. I'm being real with you. Don't be surprised if it's $100 at base. I'm being honest with you. Honestly, man, for real. Honestly. Also, it's unconfirmed, we're still getting some reports that the PlayStation 6 could come out in 2027. 2027, that's so far we're here as a targeting date for PlayStation 6. Remember, that PlayStation could be expensive, very expensive. Could run about good $700, more. But there's some reports that it could have, like the PlayStation 5 Pro, come without the disc drive. You got to buy a disc drive separately or buy it as a bundle. That's what get reports so far. Only thing I'm not getting is, I will say this though, I'm not getting new Xbox. I don't care if it's gonna be hybrid Xbox. I mean, it's supposed to be so powerful, plays PC games and everything. I refuse to pay $1,000 for fucking video games. Excuse my language, hell no. And plus, what games you got? You got no games. You got no games. Halo next year going to PlayStation. Gears of War is already over there. Gears of War E-Day supposed to be going to PlayStation. I mean, bro, Forza is on PlayStation. You got no exclusives. Call of Duty is trash. Call of Duty is trash. It's so trash, it's sad. Battlefield is a new game now. They said they're gonna rebound with new Call of Duty next year, which is going to be supposedly Modern Warfare. They said hopefully that's gonna rebound Call of Duty, but I doubt it. You lost a lot of your fan base this year. That's why Call of Duty right now. The game just recently came out in November, and the game's already like $20. That's sad. Battlefield, yeah, man. Please, I got beat by Battlefield for real. Hey, don't forget to watch Monday Night Football. That's gonna be at 8:15. Niners and Colts. Also, don't forget to watch Monday Night Raw at 8 o'clock on Netflix. It's supposed to be good, right? Hey, thanks for the podcast. Podcast is everybody gets your podcast about Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also iHeartRadio. You have a blessed day. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to send your comments and suggestions to the Sean Green Show at yahoo.com.